So let's go over the first Descendant, Hotfix 1.222. Yeah. So what this does, it's a balance improvement update, and then they add some new events, and then they're gonna be buffing Jaber on the 7th of August. They're aware of the huge disparity between firearm descendants and skill descendants. We aim to improve it. And then so they buffed 7 characters in this. So Bunny got a huge increase to her speed with speed of light, and then they made it where a couple modules have plus 200 to them. So you can do that one mission slightly faster now. And then Gley, they basically doubled all the stats for her, so you can now use rocket launchers and do even more damage with her. And then Enzo's new supply, new effect. So they basically buffed him by increased shield. So you're gonna want to use shields with Enzo. So it'll increase your skill power modifier. If you use shields, increases firearm critical hit rate by stun max shield. Field bullet supply amount doubled almost. Doubled almost. So they basically double a lot of skills in this. Sharon, it's like it's just like almost, yeah, that's as much as this. So 23% buff almost for Sharon with that. Active camouflage has a bigger movement speed increase. They severely buffed shock nuts, ambushed module, movement more speed, overcharge more speed. They added that, whatever that is, Blare, extinguish, casting time reduction, flame zone, 2 seconds to 1 second, movement speed. That is it's a big buff. Movement speed 5 times faster now during casting, and then more firearm attack per stack. A lot of the skills are more than 50% buffed. And then Valby, she is fast. Her thing increases move speed by 300 if you use cleanup, tidal wave, plus 300 increases by 20%. Valby can be like a bunny now with speed. And then Void Erosion Purge, they swapped the stages from 30 to 10, so less tedious to get to stage 10 now. Fire, toxic, electric, toxic, fire. Wait, so they changed the last zone from cold to fire? That's basically all that's on here. New skins. A lot of new skins. On the miscellaneous, they increased the drop rate of modules and infiltration operations 200. The big part of this is the increased movement speed and auto pickup of fellows. So buff to how fast you pick up items, so you can do missions faster. And then with the sprint speed thing, that basically make you faster this update. It's fast update, I guess you could say. Anniversary event is going to be. So what you want to do is, I will put a link in the description, but in order to do the first anniversary, there's like a grab bag you can get, but it's like limited to like 8 per day. Hundreds of thousands of people that play the game, or somewhere around there. So the way this is going to be is there's a breakthrough pre-event. So what you want to do is Descendant log. You're going to want to press start, and then this will give you 5 chances to roll the thing. So it's like a gambling thing on here. Press start, and then you've got the protected content for a year. Okay, you just want to go through all of these. So, and then once you go through all these, then it's gonna give you this heart medal. So once you get this heart medal, you can go into the game, grab it, and equip it on your Descendant. But what we want to do is, as soon as you finish going through all these, you'll get 5 tickets, and then you can go even farther down. And then what you need to do to get even more tickets, you'll get +5, +1. Is you want to go all the way down, press play on all of these things. You just have to click it once. You don't have to listen to them. And then go even farther down and press share the event. You don't have to actually share the event. You just have to click it. And then you'll get tickets, and then you'll get have a chance to get a grab bag. But if you look at the terms and conditions, it says already divided out. So what you want to do is go as soon as the event resets at the start of the day. As soon as it goes to 000 for the timer for the new day, you want to spam all your tickets as soon as that happens. So you get a chance to get the grab bag for that they're going to send out if you win. So you have a chance to get the art book and a chance to get the acrylic goods set. And there's only like 8 per day for these. So you just want to grab these, spam it at the start of the day. Okay, so let's go over everything that happened in Albion and what's going on in game. So, I mean, technically I just talked about it, but they changed the Void Purge. So it went from 30, now it's 10. And the way this works is it's going to rotate. You know how they used to have a ton of different maps? So it's going to rotate all the maps that were there previously, and it's going to be swapped every day. So every day it's going to be a different mission now. So if you don't like a mission today, you can just do it tomorrow for a mission you do like. So yeah, that's how you do it. I really like this mission though, so you might want to spam this one while it's still there. Basically, if you press pause and then click on the anniversary thing, you'll get some tokens and some runtime tokens, but intercept battle 10, and then complete an infiltration operation and a Sigma sector every day. And you're gonna want to complete these every day, because to get the bulk of the coins that they're showing, you will need to complete the 3 daily missions every single day, or you won't be able to get the last daily mission one for 100. So you're gonna want to complete these every single day, all 3 of them, in order to get the last thing. Wait, 3 every single day except 1. So 34 days, you're going to want to do this every single day. And then the way you spend these coins, you want to go to Anais. You want to click, there's a tag right here. You can click Event, Anais First Anniversary Gift Workshop. And you can purchase a Descendant ticket for any Descendant besides. And you can purchase a Descendant ticket for any Descendant besides NS Cleveland and Serena. And then 3 ultimate selection boxes and an attendant minto. So you can use these to replace days the attendance was not completed. So that, and that was the beta reward, I think. Except for it has a party hat on it now, 3 stickers, frames, a spawn. I can't preview the spawn though. Anniversary spray. You can buy 2 energy activators and 8 catalysts. You could buy 2 ultimate proteins. I think this is 40 decryption keys. These are kind of useless. And then you could buy 50 million gold. So 50 million gold. I said that wrong. 50 million gold and 5 million Kuiper. But Kuiper shard gain, gold boost. So if you didn't know, these used to be 3-hour boosts, but now you get 40 purchase limit. So I guess technically it's not that big of a nerf to the previous shop that they had at the start of the game. But yeah, if you need gold or something, then this is a ton of them for you now. So don't miss them. If you look here, you can walk through the water. I don't know. Cool, I guess. And then Spotify, they're sponsored by Spotify or something for that to be there. What else? You can serve people margaritas, I guess. Anyway, let's go over the buffs. So let me show the movement speed on Bunny on the only mission that I would really use this with. Okay, so let's go over the Bunny, what they did to her. So Descendant module, electric transition. So electric transition now gives plus 200 movement speed. Anyway, let's start the mission. If I activate electric condense, my sprint speed goes over cap. So because I also have sprint speed cores on Secret Garden, I guess technically I could take one of them off and put grappling 1 or 2 of them off. Anyway, start the mission. I haven't got any. Anyway, once I'm going through, I will run this 2 times. It should be 23% faster than before. So if I look at how much it has increased, I started that one off. So let's see how much this increases it. Because prior, I used to be able to get it in 19 seconds if I was lucky, but usually 20 seconds. So let's see how fast it is now. So You can now complete the mission in 17 seconds, so I guess technically you only get like half of the buff. So it's technically like a, what is that, like a 12% increase in the mission completion time, so it's pretty good. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the dog thing. I'm going to edit the video and put the dog. The dog now collects resources faster, and he moves faster now, so he can pick all the resources up in this way faster. Okay, so let's go over the buff to Hailey. So, if you don't know how she works, you used to have to use Zastra's Devotion or an impact round weapon just for payout. And then you just need to put weapon mag extensions for more bullets on Zenith. So Zenith is basically the main damage thing, and then you'd use Storm Snare after you used. So the order in which you do it is activate Cold Fury, then you'd use Zenith, and then you'd use cryo rounds after you finished shooting under rounds with Zenith, and then you'd shoot Storm Snare if you had enough time. Anyway, basically what they did is just increase the amount of firearm attack amount from Zenith, and if you do super cold kyber rounds, I feel like that makes me slower, so I don't really use it. But 200% firearm attack increase amount, so that means, all this really means for Hailey is that you would want to use a sniper instead of Zastra's Devotion with the payout, because it's going to increase the damage by more than what you'd be getting through Zastra's Devotion with payout. I don't really have this fully built, but it doesn't really feel that much better than before. So this buff isn't that amazing. She needs way more buffs to make her comparable to Serena and Ennis. Okay, so let me talk about how Gley works. So her 1, it's currently Predator Instinct, but once you press her 1, then you can press her 2, and then it'll give you unlimited ammo. So you just want to, Predator Instinct is basically permanently on. Once you activate it, you have to deactivate it, and then you just want to press her 3, and then that'll give you unlimited ammo for, depending on how much duration you have. I have 18, and then, well, basically you have unlimited ammo. You just need to keep the duration more than the cooldown, or you need to put a ton of cooldown mods on. So focus on toxic, maximize duration, MP conversion, skill cooldown, just stuff to increase your cooldown and duration. And then that's basically all she is. She's a gun platform. So what the changes they did to her is they made it where she basically does double the firearm attack increase and stuff with Predator Instinct, and then increased sensory. She now does an additive critical hit damage of 10%, and weak point damage is the same. So basically what you want to do is Restored Relic for mobbing and Blast Dagger for bossing with Gley currently. So on the Restored Relic, for Restored Relic, you want a build like this, and you just spam it, and there's like hundreds of bullets, super fast speed. So 3 fire rate and 2 fire attack on Restored Relic. You just want something like this, and then for their Last Dagger, you want 3 fire rate cores and 2 firearm attack cores. My previous Last Dagger got deleted somehow. Anyway, so on the Last Dagger, you just want rolls like this. Wait, I should put multi-hit on there. Whatever. So you just want something like this, and then you want a build like this for Gley. So you just want to apply these mods, and then you'll be able to fry everything. Let me test it out real quick. So basically all they really did is give you like a 15% buff to damage with all this stuff. So it's not bad, but it's not amazing either. I love this so much. I need to turn off explosions though. I feel like a blind person. Turn off. Let me turn this off. Hide all targets. It's not that much better, but it's still an improvement, I guess. It's gonna be probably the last of these I'm gonna test